YouTube Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming out to my first Halloween Cup team. Triple Shadow, Triple Poison. Uh, and basically how I came up with this team was pretty off the cuff here. I opened up my game, and Shadow Drapion is 1500 CP, so it was the first thing looking at me. I'm like, yep, Shadow Drapion, good safe swap, Dark Poison combo in this meta, right? Because there's limited meta in here. Fairy being one of them, so Poison there. I ran it with Aqua Tail because I had it just had it on before. And then I'm like, okay, it's weak to ground, so I need a flyer. And then I went my only real I have a couple flyers like Mandibuzz, but also I Golbat. I'm like, yeah, let's use Golbat. Because I had just done a coming out next week accessible PvP Pokemon. So Golbat was on that list. And I'm like, okay, double Shadow and double Poison so far. Might as well just make it a triple Poison, triple Shadow. So looked at my team, Shadow Stunfisk. Yeah, let's do it. Uh, Obvious weaknesses, if you run into a Steel or a Dragon, uh, the wing attacks, maybe not Dragon, but the poisons do nothing. For Steel, for sure. I also remember running into a. I did run into a dragon, which let's just play the battles. I had a couple losses, and one of them was I forget what dragon it was that caused me problems. But so with this, it's sort of an ABB style team. Like you need to kind of draw out a ground type user if they have one. Really, like Nidoqueen is the only one. So I take the crunch. I'm like, again, a lot of these you guys know how I do. I always take the first one just to like see how much damage it does, and then come in here. I'm gonna Opace because I have these Aqua Tails, which is for neutral, non-stab though. And then they throw a crunch here, and I'm like, that does somewhat similar-ish. So I'm just gonna go for the crunch here, and they catch on a Malamar, which is okay because crunch does neutral because it's half psychic. Because that one's coming tomorrow. That team, really misfit team tomorrow. Get another crunch off here. This will probably take it out or put within like one. So they do shield it, and they're gonna build up a lot. So I'm just gonna go for the Aqua Tail because I know they're gonna go for back-to-back superpowers here. So let's just try and force them into this situation, and they do not bite. Let it go, annoying. It's just an Aqua Tail. So they throw a foul play. Why are you not? And they're gonna have to throw another one now. I think they should have thrown the superpower, but back-to-back foul plays. That's fine. Can come in, farm down. Still have two shields. Out comes the Cough-Egregious. So I'm just gonna throw Shadow Ball because this will take it out, and then I will probably switch into. Or am I just trying to go for the second Shadow Ball? I try to go for the second Shadow Ball, and they catch on a Drapion. So good counting, good catch. Does not matter. I have two shields and a Skunktank, which resists every single move that you have. So I think I shoot two shield flex on these people because I know that Psychic is not going to take me out. Get the crunch off. Shadow, crunch. Should one shot here. It does. Two shield flex. Good start. Golbat into Mandibuzz. So this is a little tricky because Mandibuzz is obviously like one of the better ones in here just because how tanky it is. I'm going to lower its defense and then come in with one of the other two, probably Drapion, but I sometimes came in with stun. Yeah, here I come with stun fit. Stun. Whoa. Okay. Here come with Skunktank. They hit me, that Ariados comes in. So the reason you come in with Drapion is because it spams much quicker. So I do get to crunch because I had so many moves go through, but as you're going to see, I'm now going to get severely outpaced here. So usually Drapion is your safe swap because it is quicker. They lunge me. That's super effective. This problem with this team is, I mean, you're okay with Golbat, but having the bugs against Double Dark here, which the same thing with my Tomorrow team. My Tomorrow team has two darks on it, and when it runs up into anything that has like a bug, fast move or something, you are just in trouble. But luckily, they can't do anything here with the lunges. Full farm down, loaded with energy. I expect the Mandibuzz come back in. I'm just going to hit this again. Not going to do much, just want to lower its defense a little bit. So now we can come in with Drapion. And they are not getting out. So I'm going to shield because I'm already super low on my other one, and I had two shields here. It's just an Airlace, which we know is what's coming. Tentacruel, And this is where the spamminess of Drapion is going to shine through. We are going to get back-to-back crunches here before they even get a move off, and I get a defense fall. So throw the second crunch. They're going to probably need to shield, or they're going to go down. They go down, their defense is lowered. This game is over. And they quit out. So good team overall. Go lurk. Here we go. So they leave, which is fine. I'm not coming as Skunktank, but Golurk is exactly like um, Ghost, right? Because Ghost resists poison. I mean, I have crunches on both of those Pokemon, so that's fine. But both um, Poison Jab and Poison Sting are resisted by Ghost. So there's not a ton I can do there. So they shield knowing that they're going to get another one back here. That's fine. If I come out loaded with energy to throw, I should be okay. So I double shield here, full farm down, loaded with energy. In comes the Golurk, so I throw the crunch. They shield, go back to back here. I know it's a very, very glassy Pokemon. Is a Shadow Crunch enough to take this out? It is. Goodbye. Ninetales in the back, running double charm against my triple poison team. I show them my third poison, and they're like, nah, I'm out of here. You cannot run a double fairy. Double fairy will not work in this meta. Poisons are everywhere. I know there's a lot of darks there, but a lot of the darks also have a lot of poison duo typings. So that's why you see a lot of like fairy, double fairy will not work here. I will tell you right now. So I try and bait here, knowing that they can only poison fang me. I was at the shadow ball. They didn't shield and they stone edge. Right. No, they cannot just, although earth power poison fang is a good combo, stone edge is a much better combo against a Golbat, and then I catch him off guard with the Aqua Tail. So we were throwing unexpected, super effective moves at each other. They got a really big advantage though. Out comes the Ariados. Ariados can be spammy. If they start lunging me, I'm starting going to be in trouble soon. So get the one crunch off. They let it go, so that's not bad. I think probably let the first one go just to match, because I just tend to match shields, which is not a good, and it's a Mega Horn. Right. I should have assumed, I gotta go for the full farm down, shield, full farm down. I should have assumed that someone who's running Stone Edge on their Nidoqueen are not running common movesets everywhere. And a Sableye comes in, which is not bad, because I resist the Shadow Claws and the Foul Plays. The only problem which you're going to see here is that's definitely just a foul play. So I let it go. And the problem is, even resisted foul play does 50% to me. And they're going to super outpace me. So it is not going to matter here. They let it go. Okay, so I'm going to have to shield. Oh, why would they let that go? They still have the Ariados. I go for the crunch just to lower their defense, hopefully. Why would they let that go? They got shield here, but I can just poison jab down. Shield and poison jab. So I just, am I going to take this matchup? That's a really weird play. I think they should have shielded, got another foul play off. Hmm. With the win. Okay. Galvantula. Super core breaker. Because you're weak to electric on the flying and you're weak to the bug in the back here with the darks. I let this one go through. I did let it go through. Oh, so I guess poison resists bug because those seem to only be doing neutral. They catch on an Umbreon, and Umbreon is. Maybe I'll try it on my third team today because every time I ran into an Umbreon, it caused me problems. Every single time. Just super thick. None of these Pokemon hit hard enough with their moves. The Foul Play's Last Resort came quick, still added up. So I think Umbreon is a pretty good play in here. You know, it's going to be weak to fairies, so just pair it with a poison and something else. It should be fine. Again, fairies should not be as rampant in this just because how much poison there is in this. And I mean, a few more battles, still 8 minutes left. So team tomorrow is a ragtag. I'm gonna try and get ahead on videos right now. Again, I'm super busy still, but I'm gonna still, before I go, try and get ahead because I've got an idea for a schedule next week, and it's a Jelson in the back. Um, so I think I let this first one go, thinking it's a bulb beam, and I get hit with an ice beam because they're loaded with a Galvantula, so I had to let this one go, hoping it was just a bulb beam. It's an ice beam, so that pretty much takes me out, and this game is over. So my team tomorrow, you're gonna see a ragtag bunch of Pokemon that you would not expect to see in here. Okay, what is with this editing? Press the OK button, man. There we go. Um, so ragtag team tomorrow. I haven't done any battles for the weekend yet. I had a couple submissions that I saw come through, but I don't know if it's for this or something else. I want to try and shoot a couple Great League for next week in advance because I'm headed home on Saturday. So I probably won't be able to shoot for a few days. So I want to try and get ahead. I have, like I said, I mentioned I shot a accessible Pokemon. We got a ton of, the leg was bad. I saw a couple people comment in my Discord that the leg was bad. I had a ton of bad leg with these battles. But the update is supposed to be like address a ton of the issues. So we will see. Um, so I have shot, I'm shooting this on, I'm shooting this the day before this is going up. I'm shooting on Wednesday and this is going up on Thursday. So I'm not getting super ahead here, but I have shot the accessible PvP Pokemon video. So that will go up, I'm thinking maybe Tuesday next week. And then it's going to be Great League and Little Cup. So again, what I'm finding is my video, the top, whenever you have a top teams, um, I don't know why, but YouTube likes to, people like to look at it and YouTube likes to recommend it. And I noticed that a couple weeks ago on my channel when I was going through my recommendations and like some like smaller YouTubers with the top teams for this league popped up. So I did the same, like I did top teams for Halloween Cup today, and it's my second best video over the past 10. So I probably Wednesday am gonna do a little cup like rankings and analysis, kind of like what I did with the Halloween Cup. So accessible teams, accessible PvP Pokemon Tuesday, top little cup teams on Wednesday, Thursday morning. So Thursday I have my first PvP tournament matchup against R2. So Thursday I'm going to put out two videos. Thursday morning I'm going to put out a video that showcases Dragalge. So yeah, the wing attacks do okay. This has to be the loss because the wing attacks do okay. The Dragon Tails poison jabs go way too fast. Poison is resisted, so I'm coming in here. I can only throw neutral. I mean, I can only throw crunches, which are hit neutral. Uh, and the Dragon Tail spam, the Octo spam, and I think I just like they do a lot of damage on my Golbat and grab a shield here. So I'm down a shield. I go for the crunch. I should have just gone for the Aqua Tail. It's so low. And I'm Shadow. Even if it's resisted, I should have done that. And they shield knowing that they're going to get another one back here. Or I let it go and I shield somewhere down. So yeah, Dragalge. Dragalge is the dragon. But it's because it's half poison, not because it's a Dragalge. So Thursday is my first PvP matchup for the tournament with R2. And we've decided as a group that they're going live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, consistently Monday through Thursday. I forget the schedule next week, but I think Daniel Z is maybe facing Yonkis, and Count is facing, I don't know, Coops or something, and then I forget who has. I think Tho is facing Daxi this week, next week, and I'm facing R2. So I'm facing R2 on Thursday. So there goes the super effective. Yeah, okay, this game's over. So I'm facing R2. So what I want to do is I'm going to put out two videos because the one that is coming out at 11 is going to be the battles. We haven't battled yet. We're battling tomorrow night. Um, so one's going to be the battles, which is the 5-5 game set. So I'll go over like the games, my thought process during the games. But what I thought I'd do is, so Yonkis did this. He did an analysis of his matchup before. So he posted a video that's basically like, here's my team, here's his team, here's the analysis, and here's how I think it's going to work. And I think that's going to be useful because a lot of you have mentioned that you don't do like picks, show six, pick three formats. And it really is a different strategy for, I mean, team building, which we've already like, I'll talk about the teams, but then like the actual matchups, because you need to like think about what your team is strong. You need to think about which of my eight Pokemon are strong against his eight Pokemon, which eight Pokemon of his are strong against mine. Who are the neutral sort of safe swaps you can go with? What are, um, if I know that he's strong here, if he knows that I'm strong here, will he not just come in? Like if I have a Pokemon and I haven't looked at the teams yet, but in some of the pick sixes, when you run through like PV poke analysis, you can have a Pokemon on your team that has like a 4-2 record against their team, and the two losses are not bad losses, right? So realistically, you're always going to bring that Pokemon, right? In theory. In practice, what could happen is your opponent looks at your team and says, okay, I know that your one Pokemon here has a 4-2 matchup, so you are likely to bring it all the time. So I am purposely going to build a team to counter you, counter that Pokemon, knowing that it's going to show up, even though it has the best sort of matchup against my team. So there's a lot of mind games um, that come with that. And this is why we did best of five, because like you can very easily lose two quick. Like you just like your opponent guesses right your team twice, you're hard countered, or you just have no wiggle room and you lose. So we did best of five, just give you a little more wiggle room. So I'll go over sort of pick six strategies in team building. So I'll go over like my team. Like I went over a bit about my team thought process, but I'll go over like my team thought process and how I see it matching up against his, and the PV poke analysis, and then what I will likely bring, and then how that will change if depending on what I see in his. And I can showcase that Thursday morning because I will already do the battles. Like the idea is like people are doing battles a week in advance so that they can film their videos ahead and showcase them the next week. So we're always like battling 1 week ahead. So I'm looking forward to it. Um, like a lot of people, like go check out Daniel Z's recent video 2 days ago now. Um, he played Coops. Everyone at the beginning said it's going to be Tho, it's going to be Yonkis, it's going to be Purple Kyogre, it's going to be Daniel Z. They're the four best battlers. And now Daniel Z lost to Casual Coops 4-1 in their matchup. I guess I shouldn't have given it away, but it's been out for 2 days though, so you should probably go check it out if you haven't seen it. Uh, so the I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as everyone thinks. I think Yonkis is. I mean, I don't want to just assume Yonkis and Tho will be the two best, but they're kind of the two best in the world. So yeah, I think it's a safe assumption, but you don't know. I don't know what the other two. I haven't seen. I haven't seen R2 battle, so I have no idea how good he's gonna be. I have no idea how good Count's gonna be. Coops just beat Daniel Z 4-1, so is he a dark horse? I don't know. So it should be just a fun tournament to do that. So I'm looking forward to my first battles. So that is it. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you hit the subscribe button if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next one.